Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton95 coming at you with another one of these. I guess strange. We need to come up with a name for this for sure, but it's something that Al and I will definitely talk about uh, off stream. So we'll talk about a possible name for this. Hello, Daniel. Welcome again. Uh, but yeah,
Welcome.
huh?
I said welcome, welcome.
But yeah, here we go. Another one of our bi-weekly streams. Going to talk about some of the stuff over the past couple of weeks. Uh, we will just barely touch on the whole tariff thing. I do not want to talk politics, but we will just mention it and what it looks like. Some of the changes are going to be like. It's not as bad as we thought, but still worth mentioning, as well as the Shizuoka hobby show that just happened in Japan. Some of the reveals from that. That's what a good chunk of this stream is. And then there's some stuff on Dime Chalk that I want to go over as far as some like third party stuff. But yeah, so Alan, why don't you start off with where we can find you, what you got this week, what are you working on for streams?
Wednesday. Okay. Okay. You can find me at Werewolf Finder for my Transformer reviews and Werewolf Finder Gaming for my video game reviews. My video game content. Ugh, oh my god, I am so off today. And so far we just got done playing Transformers Devastation, which weirdly enough had a lot more content than I initially thought. Like I completely forgot about challenge modes, the additional difficulties, stuff like that. And we are going to start playing Transformers Battlegrounds on Monday. And as of what I got, since our last cast, I've actually got 4 things. I've gotten what is it? The dev. Oh my god. Constructicons. Studio series.
Stopper and Bone Crusher.
Yes, the Green Boys.
Crusher's really good. Bone Crusher is definitely the weakest of the two so far, but I think with the DNA kit that's going to be hopefully revealed soon,
Yeah.
get a lot better. So I'm hoping.
So I had a Combiners Wars. My Pop-Tarts here. I had a Combiner Wars Devastator way back in the day. Not back in the day. I sold it in.
We heard about.
Huh?
I mean, I had one too, and I sold it as soon as we heard the rumor about the Studio Series one.
Well, I sold it to help pay for the down payment on my car.
Oh.
I sold all my Titans to make that down payment. So when all the Titans got announced for re-release, I'm like, yes, I get all them back. As someone who had the Devastator one, as complaining as Bone Crusher is, he's also a lot more solid than the Combiner Wars version.
Oh, that's a definite.
Yeah. Especially the legs. The legs, I think, was my biggest complaint of the Combiner Wars version. But I think that's also the upside of all these coming out individually. Is think of how solid that man is going to be when we finally get him in hand.
Yeah,
he's going to hold together well. He's going to be very solid. And I'm noticing over the years, especially thanks to me against Scrappers, I have a weakness for Scrapper. Like I just like his design. I like how he's the leader of the group. Like I would not mind buying another one, or at least a blocky version of him, just so I can have him separate from Devastator.
Well, just get to the what was it, wave one? I can't remember which wave he's in of blockies, but they've got the Galaxy, Galaxy Edition or whatever the main blockies is. It's in one of those first couple of waves because they did 2 Constructicons per wave. We'll also be talking about something with that with the Galaxy Defender line. But did you get anything else?
I also got Studio Series 86 Galvatron. And what is it? Studio Series, Gamer Series, Thundercracker from the video game. and that mold wears purple so flippin' well.
Oh, so you got Skyward.
Is it Skyward? Thundercracker?
Yeah.
Skyward. Yeah, that's Skyward. My bad. Like, oh my god, I have no idea what. Like, the brain is just not here today. Like, the brain's still in bed, even though I've been up since like 9. I guess my brain is just burnt out from the past week, but that's all I've gotten so far. Because a certain big someone kind of took the
Limelight last time.
yeah. I did. My Big Bad Toy Store finally processed my Solus Prime. Weirdly enough, so she's in my pile of loot. I have yet to ship her because I'm waiting for a few more. Because that whole pre-order wave, weirdly enough, has yet to process on my end for Big Bad Toy Store. So like, the whole first wave of Age of the Primes has yet to process. I think
it's fine. Well, I'm glad I got everything either in store or through Amazon. Like, the only one I'm missing from Wave 1 is G2 Grimlock, but that's gonna have to wait another couple weeks.
Get him through Amazon because he's actually cheap. Because are they normally 54 or 59?
54.
54. Okay. Yeah, definitely get it from Amazon because I've been seeing him bounce between $54.99 and $54 flat. So like $1 off.
Yeah.
But no, that's it. Yeah, thanks to a certain someone stealing the limelight, I've been kind of like transformed out because it's just like it's like when you you get something so cool you don't want. It's like it takes all your attention, so you just don't want to get anything else at the moment.
Yeah.
I think the only other toys I technically bought, I say technically, it was a non upfront payment pre-order of some Street Shark figures, but I have yet to actually buy any other Transformers because I don't want to buy anything else right now. I just want to keep fooling with the big guy, you know?
Yeah.
But
well, all right. So you can find me here pretty much everywhere else at Adultinia95. As far as what I've got, I'll start with the couple of smaller things, even though one's bigger than the other, like bigger than the last thing I want to talk about. But I got the DNA DK54 upgrade for Animated Prime, so get the full wing kit and full fire engine. I do wish there was a way to plug just one of the shoulder cannons or fire, the water cannons in just the center to look like he did in the actual show. But this is based on concept art with the full wing kit turning into the rest of the fire engine. So still perfectly fine. I need to pick up the Motormaster upgrade, hopefully with the bonus head, because I do want to do that custom to make them look like full-on Minosaur that we looked at a couple months ago. Also got I was surprise charged through Hasbro Pulse about it, but I was able to get it canceled and get my money back. So I went through Big Bad using a payment plan app, and I got Age of the Prime Stripticon.
Hey!
So I got that, and then just a couple days ago, I got in my HasLab Omega Prime, and I am proud to say no cracking issues, no yellowing, and the joint was moving okay first couple times, but it did feel a little tight. I did open them up, checked the tabs, no stress or breakage. I still went ahead and did a little light sanding on the T-bar, not enough to make it too loose if they release new replacement parts, but enough to where I'm comfortable moving it. And I also sanded down a little bit on the inside of the ab section because there was a little piece of mold flash. But other than that, he's amazing, and I still got to get more familiar with it. As far as the review, I'm going to do a 3-part review. So I did my unboxing already, posted that up just to show that, for posterity, that everything is okay. But yeah, I'll be doing it in 3 parts. I'll do Optimus, then Ultra Magnus with Blue Bolts, and then the full Omega Prime, so I can cover everything, each video. Because I don't want to sit there and do like an hour-long video and end up missing something. That my phone can't take that much space right now. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I do have a couple things coming in from Big Bad, but it's like inconsequential. It's just an expired pile of loot of a couple things. I still got Savage Opress in my pile of loot because he hasn't expired yet. So I'm waiting for that.
That's actually the reason why my my Galvatron and my Skywarp came in, was because I had like 2 days left.
Yeah, well, it just expired, and like, okay, we're shipping these now. Here's our $7 charge to ship plus tax. So Daniel says just waiting for anyone else to come in and jump on the stream. It's just gonna be the two of us this time. I was trying to get my friend Mike on, but he's busy with work, so maybe I'll try to work something out with him next time as well, so he can be on with us and talk some Transformers news, because I haven't talked to Mike in a good while. Daniel says also Blocky's come out with another building kit for their Action Edition line, and yeah, we're going to talk about that right now, actually. So let's go ahead and get to the stream, because I got to try to keep this short, because I've got some stuff to do before it gets too late. So yeah, we'll try to run through these as much as possible, even though there's like 30 tabs. So let's get right into it.
Fun.
Yeah, hey, it's our usual thing.
Yo, while you're doing this, I'm going to double check TFW, because flipping, what was it, like we had something post as we were flipping recording.
Oh, yeah, I've got a tab of just TFW here somewhere. So
okay.
But Transformers Action Battler Blind Box Wave 1 in-hand images. So these are the pre-built figures. Blind Box, just like a lot of things now, but you get a Gold Prime that looks a lot like a Lucky Draw. You get the Iron Blaster and a really cool looking Battle Axe, actually. You got Bumblebee, Megatron, Nemesis, Starscream, and Shockwave. They look pretty cool. The hands look a lot like Blocky's hands, I'm noticing. And then Starscream, for whatever reason, has black null rays. Not 100% the most accurate looking designs, but hey, for like, I think they're like $8 or $15 somewhere in there.
I mean, not bad. You can easily say that the reason why they're black is because it's probably where they are. It's probably where they ended up on the runners.
Yeah, probably just gang molded that way, especially like with Megatron.
Yeah, I mean, after a certain point, yeah, because I mean, you can see how the wings and the arms are. It's probably gang molded with the head, because the head's the same color.
Yeah.
Which for a little figure like that, I can't really be too angry about it,
Yeah. Skybound is doing a Energon Universe 2-year anniversary.
Has it been 2 years already?
It says here, second anniversary.
God bless it. But how are you only on issue 20? Oh, no, because it goes by monthly, and we just hit issue 20. So, yeah, we're almost there.
Well, with the first edition on Pulse now, I need to get that ordered. I can get into this universe, because I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Same. Like, my chat was going nuts the other day about, have you read issue 20 yet? I'm like, I haven't read any of this stuff yet.
Yeah, officially licensed Transformers Heroes of Cybertron tankered by Nemesis now. These are like, what, $60 a piece?
But these are tankers, though. These are things that are supposed to be like think like goblets, Yeah.
Oh yeah, or beer steins.
Yeah, they're not really meant to be like, oh, you get like one that is $20 is like small and like has generic designs on them. Ones that are actually like this, that are actually kind of like third party or design, they are, yeah, $50 to $60 sounds right. My dad used to have a good collection of these, so I know something of them.
Yeah, those are pretty neat. Not for me. They're neat for anyone who wants them. I thought this was neat. Rescue Bots, Battle Racers, or Bot Racers, Bumblebee and Starscream. Starscream, for whatever reason, has a Formula 1 car, but hey, we're getting Mirage as a Starscream-looking jet for...
Wait a minute. Aren't these just like Rescue Bot?
Yeah, they're just it's a Rescue Bots 2-pack.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's still cute for like to throw out there for like little kids.
Yeah. So here's the Galaxy Defender Devastator. We will get into it here in a little bit, because hang on. Hello, Alex.
Howdy, gang. How's it going? All right. Here's something I learned in Florida. You might
Okay,
think,
no.
oh,
We're
no,
not.
no. Yeah.
Okay.
Skybat still is doing great things with the Energon universe so far.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We've like both me and Dalton can agree on that. We've been hearing nothing but great things. God bless. I am so just brain dead today.
Yeah. So there's all the Constructicons, but there's another tab later on that we'll talk about.
I definitely would not mind having a little mini blocky Devastator, like at all.
Good luck getting those combining parts. We'll get into that here in a little bit. But Dr. Wu's doing a clear edition Optimus. So anyone into Jolly Ranchers, there you go. Really nice box art. That is cool. So we got a look here, but we'll go into more detail. The next wave of blockies is a second part of the Transformers 1 figures, so we'll get more into that here in just a moment. Here we go, Accident Edition Soundwave. This is just the first little set of images that was released. I do have a more in-depth look here in a little bit. This is the Aldi Transformers Alpha Action Elite Wave 2, so we got Elite 1, looking very much like she did in the cartoon, and Perceptor.
Give me Perceptor. Give me that. Give me the scientist boy.
The Bumblebee looks really good too.
I'm starting to get tired. I'm starting to get burned. I'm starting to get really burned out on Bumblebees at this point. I think
Yeah.
I'm finally hitting that point. Like it's
Yeah.
like we've seen so much Bumblebee, especially the last couple of years, especially G1 Bumblebee. I'm just like, okay, can we give me a different character?
We got Shrapnel and Rabbids.
Give me the kitty.
Megatron looking fire, and speaking of Megatron, I cannot wait to see if what we heard is true. We'll talk a little bit about that, but we won't talk about who knows about it.
I'd rather not. It's at this point it's hearsay because there's no evidence outside from someone claiming
it's still worth speculating on.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we'll get to it here in a minute.
Amazon exclusive, Smashing Combined. So this is just, I think, repaints of
RID Smash
RID. Yeah. So.
I still thought as a cheaper toy gimmick, this was a cute idea.
Well, and it's kind of borrowing. I can't remember the name of the company, but there are some Japanese toys that do something similar, where it's like a vehicle and an animal, and they combine together to form a robot or another.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like a train and a rhino beetle that combine into a dragon.
Yeah, and it was certain sets can actually combine with each other as well.
Yeah. Transformers X Evangelion. I do believe I have a tab with the outline of it, but it's looking like it's kind of based on the Evasion Mode Prime with how the arm is, but it's going to be heavily inspired by Eva Unit 1.
Again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least this time it's not just an Optimus repaint. Yellow Park. I think we kind of talked about this the last time, but yeah, it's just a promo video.
Yeah. I'm actually really happy that both Yellow Park and Blockies have now officially made it into like Walmarts. That's made me super happy.
I haven't seen the Yellow Park stuff yet at Walmart.
But like it's the what is it? It's like the Yellow Park models, the bigger ones.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those at Walmart.
Or is it the big blocky ones I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
But I do see the Yellow Park models at my like Game Exchange and GameStops. I do see them there. So these are no longer like exclusive to just like online retailers. You can actually go find these in stores, which makes me super happy. Makes me super happy.
This is like the much more updated version of Scourge, and it looks gorgeous.
Oh my god, he's one of those that he looks so good on the he looks so good design wise, and it's gonna be hard as hell to replicate that in like a transforming toy form, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's another reason why people are really are starting, or they're really embracing Yellow Park, is they finally realize that, yeah, these designs look good. They don't have to transform.
Yeah.
Especially if they include like lights and stuff that I can make his chest light up. You know?
Mm-hmm. But I know some people aren't happy that you can't like have the claws like slide up onto his arm, because
Yeah.
that's where they were most of the time in the movie. They like slid back onto the arm. Yeah, the batteries for the light, the eyes.
I am definitely grabbing that Mirage.
Here's the Action Edition Soundwave. So it does include Rumble, which is actually labeled as Rumble. So I am a Reb Fear fan. Ravage, Laserbeak.
Laserbeak's carrying Soundwave. That's
Yeah, I got
adorable.
a Disguise Mode Soundwave. You get Laserbeak as a cassette. You get the pile drivers, and I think those are like little drills. I'm not sure. You get all these little features that open up. You can see the internal detail.
Ooh, okay. I can get behind that.
Yeah, really nice looking set. I might have to get this, and I'm still waiting to see about the rumored Lego Soundwave that we're supposed to be getting.
Dude, we have so much news. We have so much rumors about Soundwave. We have a Lego Soundwave. We have a Leader 86 Soundwave rumor. You know,
this is pretty much the same listing, but it added these Nemesis Prime pictures that has the
yes, give me a fully evil Optimus Prime that just goes full Starscream about it. You know,
and he's got the RID sword.
Yeah, give me this. I want to see this now more often. It's like, don't just Optimus Prime be evil. Let him be evil and be like cartoonishly evil about it. Give him a cape.
I mean, it honestly looks like he could be one of Violent Jagger's generals.
Who?
That's an interesting figure to get, is Violent Jagger from Zone.
I don't know. I haven't seen Zone.
No. That's an OVA. I mean, not much to watch. Again, same company, Goldbug. Actually having the proper design from the Throttlebots.
Oh, I am scared for that gold. Is that paint? Or is that the molded gold?
But I mean, nowadays gold plastic is not like it used to be.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, but it's like I want the hand feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got Bug Bite with artwork and the jetpack inspired by the Games of Deception BotCon 2007 set.
I was going to say that looks like the old classics Bumblebee.
Yeah, that's what the color scheme and this little jetpack are based on. Is the little jet ski trailer.
I might actually track that down. That might actually become my Bumblebee for my generation shelf as the old school classics.
Mm-hmm. Galaxy Defender Wave 3. We get a quick look here at Shattered Glass Prime. You get the truck and the robot. Clear Shockwave, probably the chase figure. Probably another chase figure is Golden Lagoon Megatron.
Oh yeah, that's a chase. That's a chase.
Ravage. And I think Skywarp is part of this wave.
I like how cute and squat these ones are.
Yeah, there's smaller and simpler builds. I think they're like $3 or $4 a piece, and I think there's 12 to a case. If I remember correctly, I can't remember.
And I love the rumble shots too. They're not just like, okay, here they are. No, like they actually take the time to actually like edit and shoot like stuff like this. You know, like a good like coming soon. This is wave whatever. Yeah, I like this. I like their approach on everything.
So wave 7, we're getting more TF1 characters. You get Orion packs with the little, I guess, drill, but it looks more like just like a gear.
We can say mining equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, Elita 1 with her jetpack.
Yeah.
B127 would have been cool if he came with the welding mask. I mean, he's got the cogged form. He got cogged and or no, it is fully cogged. Never mind.
Yeah, that's fully cogged, and that's his battle form.
Yeah, the knife hand.
I got knife hands.
You get the smaller version of Soundwave if you don't want to get the classic edition.
Yeah,
Same thing with Starscream. Starscream actually looks good in both versions, honestly. Same with Shockwave.
I can't wait for the for us to see the studio series version of him.
Oh, Starscream? Yeah, that should be revealed here in a couple weeks, I think. I think there's supposed to be something for Hasbro to announce sometime this month. Watch it be this next Tuesday. Alpha Triad looks pretty good. I hope they do a classic edition of like a fully formed one, maybe with like the bits of moss or whatever. But as
Yeah,
a complete, like at his prime Alpha Triad, this looks really good because he's got the full horn, no moss, no cape. Like this is him back
in his
before.
prime.
Yeah, I get Megatron. Then the Chase variant is him with the glowing fusion cannon, a lot more metallic. Pretty good.
Looking good, yeah.
You get D16 uncogged or no cog. And then I don't know what the whole thing with this is. He's not part of the wave lineup. So I don't know what the story is with this. Yeah, there's the whole set going over like build pieces and everything.
Yeah.
Moving on. So I don't know what this is about, but
Oh, it's a new cell phone game.
okay. So a new mobile game coming out. That's straight up MP10. Oh, this is the one where people are like, "Oh, look how they massacred my boy" with some of the designs. Okay,
It's a mobile game. They're allowed to have a lot of liberties.
I think some of the Constructicons looked a little weird.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interested to check this out. Hopefully, it's not a
Is it
story hog like some of the recent games.
Forza Fight losing? What was it? I mean, Earth Wars is still going strong. Sure.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
that game's pushing 10 years old.
Mm-hmm. So here's the Macross 7 X Barassa Convoy.
I can definitely see this like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Like this won't like.
Oh yeah, I mean it's going to be a shared exclusive between Japan and Hasbro. So
yeah,
just like the other Synergen X stuff, like the AMT Rodimus, which we'll look at a repaint coming soon of that. Yeah, there's the that looks really good.
yeah.
It comes with a full trailer, turns into a full stage. I don't know anything about Macross 7, so
I mean, I like the concept. I'll probably not get it, but I do dig the concept. It's like it's one of the few times Transformers and Macross will actually officially cross over.
Well, I mean, it's the US part of it. Harmony Gold, that's the problem.
That's where we just got,
Oh yeah, but yeah, we got to look a few color images of the what is it? AMT02 Predaking. So
okay, so
Damas.
I came across a picture of this. All right, or I think it's actually this posting, and I wanted to ask a couple questions. What is this? Is this a combiner or is this a?
It's a full-on combiner. The individual robot modes are very simplified. We looked at it a couple months ago.
Okay, months ago.
But yeah, the limb bots are very, very simplified. Razorclaw, I think, does look pretty good. Hope we get some more images of the team. But yeah, the combined mode is very much inspired by Studio Ox.
Okay, yeah, like I'm definitely in the camp of like I do not care about the individual bot modes if the combined mode looks this fucking good, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because like I think enough time has if you say months ago, like enough time has passed for me to forget about it, and yeah, this might be like I kind of view Predaking as that one anomaly out of all the combiners for Decepticons. So I can definitely see this guy being my generation's Predaking.
Yeah, I hope we get a new one from Hasbro Takara soon, like a proper generation style instead of a heavy stylized.
I mean,
The Power of the Prime one is okay, but it suffers the same thing that Devastator does.
combined mode.
Yeah. Well, even combined mode has some weaknesses. Moving on to the next thing, we got one I'm extremely excited for. This is the Shield Deep Prime. It's a 3-way crossover between Diaclone, Transformers, and Zoids. So, with it being primarily Diaclone, it is going to be hella expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in the $200 range. I'm hoping it's a little bit less than that because I would love to pick this up.
Isn't Zoids a spinoff of Diaclone as well?
I'm not sure. But this thing looks incredible. You get his little Diaclone pilot, or pilots, a little motorcycle. Yeah, this thing looks really good. So hopefully it's affordable enough for me to pick it up.
It also looks big. It looks really big.
Some more images from the toy show. We do get a toy or a Toon Accurate deco of the Missing Link, Bumblebee, and Cliffjumper. So if you wanted a Bumblebee with the Toon Accurate face, there you go. They also had an in-hand prototype of the MP-17 Gen Optimus Prime, and yeah, I'm still really excited for it. Though people with OCD are not going to like that print on his forearm. It's just off-center. So, gotta live with that now. Here's...
I'm guessing it's coming up, but...
Yeah, this is our Eva Prime. Yeah, it very much looks like the Evasion Mode Prime, so maybe an upcoming Studio Series mold, just using this design first.
Maybe. This might actually be the first time we're actually going to get like actual like molded detailing to make him look like Ava 1 rather than just...
Yeah.
He has the horns, he has the shoulder pylons. So it won't just be a color swap. It'll actually be what they're doing with the past couple crossovers of being like actual. Hey, yeah, that's actually supposed to be Optimus Prime as Ava 1, not just him with a Ava 1 callback color scheme.
Yeah. Anyone interested? No, I might be. It depends on how it looked. MPG Road Hauler. So you can have him to go with your Constructicons, even though he's going to dwarf them in every way.
I'm more interested about the Constructicons right next to him.
Oh yeah, and then they also showed silhouettes of the robot modes for Scavenger and Mixmaster.
Not silhouettes; those are grayed out full versions.
Well, that, but I'm talking about the robot modes.
Oh, okay.
Which I think I have somewhere. Yeah, there's a look at Road Hauler. I think I've got some more pictures on Dame Chuck's page.
Like I can understand why they're making him small, but it's still the flipping Thomas the Tank Engine Optimus Prime.
I know.
I can't.
We blew through these tabs pretty quick.
Yeah, because you're plowing through these, dude.
So I can't zoom in any further, but yeah, get a look at the robot mode silhouette. Now, a lot of people are saying that Scavenger looks like he's got a diaper on, but I'm sure that's just his shovel behind him.
Yeah, because that shovel always kind of like makes a spine. So,
well, not really a spine; it's just kind of like a tail hanging off his back.
Yeah.
But Mixmaster looks like he might be the star individual bot of the set because he looks really good just from this silhouette. So excited to see these fully revealed, probably in the next week or two, if they're showing this much.
Oh, definitely, because Hasbro's been sending out early samples of there's what was it? We had 2 people already get early samples from Hasbro themselves of Silverbolt and
Toys R Us.
Yeah. And so is a possibility that we and not to mention Hasbro's been also starting to partner with more YouTubers to reveal stuff. So it's a possibility that we might see just a random Transformer YouTube be like, hey, yeah, guess what?
Like Carnage Creations.
Yeah. Now this paint job is gorgeous.
So Lost Light colors. So yeah, beautiful. Hopefully they do a shattered glass because that would look really sick on this mold. This is just gorgeous. I would love to see Hasbro do some more IDW characters and definitely do this deco on
Is
a.
this the model version or the actual transforming version?
This is the transforming one, the AMT one. That was like $195, I think.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, I mean it's highly detailed, nice engineering. If it wasn't for the price, I would have gotten it in a heartbeat. But I don't know, may end up with this one. Let's see here. See if there's anything new before we go into the last couple tabs. Solicitations for August 2025. Yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute. Issue 21 has been previewed. Trump and Battle Grimlock. People are getting it in hand. So, yeah, okay. Moving on. Here's the Galaxy Defender. Wave 3 full reveal.
Yeah.
So you get Soundwave, Grimlock.
I'm kind of in the same department where I was watching the Toy Guys reviews of the what was it, the Wild Force stuff?
Yeah. Or Wild King.
Yeah, the Wild King stuff. And I'm kind of in the same camp of him. I'm more excited about that than I am Cyberverse.
Oh, Cyberworld?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we kind of discussed that last time too, with the whole Sentai, Super Sentai thing to it.
Yeah, but I mean, now people are actually getting the toys in hand now.
Yeah. There's a Hot Rod with his little saw blade. Already saw some of these already. Yeah, so there's the other Constructicons in this wave. I think the rest were in wave 2. They didn't show any individual pictures of Jazz, I don't think. No. Yeah, he's part of it. He gets a speaker that he could use as a megaphone.
As a megaphone.
All right, so with these Devastator parts, Hasbro is not allowing them to be sold in the U.S. According to this, it says, we are sorry for the inconvenience. We cannot sell in the U.S. The copyright holder does not allow it. We are an official channel, so we must strictly abide by the requirements of the copyright holder. Thank you for understanding. We will launch products as much as possible with authorization. Stay tuned. So I heavily think it's because of the Studio Series 86 Devastator.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So, I mean, I'm sure you could get someone to import it for you.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, they say they can't be sold in the U.S., but there's nothing stopping you from like going to Amazon Japan.
Or through the Blockies website and having it just shipped to you from China.
Yeah, there's.
you're not pay out the butt for it, but we'll get into that. Yeah, very little. Again, no politics. We'll just talk about what we're seeing, go from there. It's not going to affect my collecting much.
Bruh, you've been cutting me off today.
Sorry.
Give me a second. You are. Like, I'm sitting there with a monster in my hand, and yet you're the one who's like, Bazoom!
Well, I'm just trying to keep this.
I understand, but like, I'm running behind today, dude. Like I said, I'm kind of brain dead today. You gotta give me an extra minute.
So what were we gonna say?
I legit want this. I'm telling Hasbro, I will pay for both. I want both. Let me have both. You know that meme? Why not both?
I know. I mean, that's Hasbro. They both care and don't care.
Well, I think it's because I think what it is that even though Hasbro is licensing it out to Blockies, they don't get the full profit from it. Like they'll only get like a half a profit from like they would get the 86 line.
Mm-hmm.
Because well, I mean, they made it, so it's just the timing is wrong because they want to push out the 86 Devastator for this year instead of next year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure at some point Hasbro will allow them to sell maybe a whole Devastator set of
Afterwards.
some blockies in the future. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably next year or the year after, just to give it some time to let people have Devastator.
Yeah.
So
Spin that around. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do that. But yeah, I can't wait for it.
it's gonna be a fun little combiner. So like I said, I'm not gonna get too much into the whole tariff discussion because that's political and really don't want to talk politics on here.
It's
But
we can put it the best way like this. It's an ongoing situation that's current. It's an ongoing situation that's constantly currently evolving, and we cannot really speculate on it that much. As the current parties involved are constantly in flux, and we just have to stand by.
well, the one bit of good news is the percentage isn't as bad or as high as previously thought. It is at 30% right now for the next, I want to say 80 days now. So there's been a little bit of a price increase for upcoming pre-orders. First reported through Amazon. Deluxes are now $31.99. Voyagers are $44, and leaders are, I think, $60. So it's not a huge price difference, but I can see how people will be affected with collecting and be a lot more selective. Me personally, I've always been selective. I'm more of a Generations collector and Studio Series 86, so it's not going to affect me as bad until it gets to the larger figures like Commanders and Titans.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still the price increase. No matter what, it's just enough of an increase to start making you even more selective.
Yeah, or more willing to wait a little bit and then get them at a later date.
Yeah, which is why I'm guessing a lot of people rush to get Prime Wave 1 and the Wave 2s.
Yeah.
Especially from like Canada, because it is for as little as just as a little bit of a price increase as it is from getting it from Canada, it's not as bad as it getting from after the tariffs hit.
Well, if you're lucky enough to pre-order before May 9th, your pre-orders won't be affected.
Yeah.
Like, it's only if you pre-order now that you're going to pay that higher price.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's as far as I'm willing to get into that discussion.
Keep it like what happened in one of our group chats is basically keep it to the relative subject, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's how I prefer to run this channel. It's an escape from reality, and yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, this is one of those few times where reality is going to poke its head in and remind you that because it will affect your hobby.
I'm over here.
Daniel, I don't think we'll touch upon that because, like I've mentioned before, all that right now is hearsay. We have no proof. We have no pictures. At this point, it could just be the person just begging for attention.
Yeah.
And I was thinking this last night is like this dude, the person in question. I'm not going to even name his name because it's just he says he has it, but he knows if he posts anything about it, including even just like a fraction of a screenshot, Hasbro's going to have his neck in legal lawsuits.
Yeah.
So as of right now, all he could be doing is just being like, "Hey, look at me! Hey, look at me! I want attention."
Though, if what this individual is saying is true, I am super excited for this Megatron.
I was reading the leaks until I read who it was, and then I instantly started just scrolling away because I don't like the dude. I don't like his business practices. He basically is half of it doing it for the views and half of it doing it for attention. And this was screaming, "I want attention right now." And driving people traffic to his channel and to his stuff. So it's just like because we both know that what will happen is that if he does have it in hand, the second that Hasbro announces it and shows it, his video will be up on his channel. I would not doubt it. Huh?
Well, I'm sure he'll have a video up even before they announce it. Like as soon as I think he's going based off of images that he's received.
No, he said he has it.
Well, but he
and
also says that he hasn't seen the tank mode yet, so it leads me to believe he doesn't have it, but he's been sent images and he's about to get it.
so what I'm guessing is that he has it, but he's still trying to figure out how to transform it. Because remember, half the times he gets them, he doesn't have instructions.
Yeah.
So, and this is where I kind of have to look at people who don't look at instructions and go, guess what? Sometimes you do have to read instructions, because how many times have I watched a video reviewer and they go, "Oh, I don't know where this flap goes, but I don't read the instructions." You mother, that's where the instructions tell you where that flap goes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I stopped watching PL, because he had so many different videos of, I don't know what to do with this, or I don't know what to do with this flap or this piece. And it says it in step 5 of the instructions of what to do with that piece. It's like, read the instructions and stop being so petty. But anyway, yeah, it's but I have money. Hey KLM, KLM is from my channel.
Yeah.
I have money down right now that the second he has a video locked and loaded, the second that Hasbro announces it, he's going to drop a video within a few days.
Either that or he's going to upload a video and it's going to be in the background.
In the background?
Yeah, one of like his panning shots, like showing like different pictures.
Oh yeah, like he'll have like he'll post a video and he'll have it like he'll do like some of those videos where he's recording himself and it'll be like on his desk.
No, like some videos he's done where it's like in the panning shots, it'll be like in the background, slightly blurred to tease an upcoming thing that he's gotten in hand.
I've only watched a handful of his videos, and I don't, and because like I can understand it back in 07 into 2009 when it was when it was a much easier practice, but since it's so much harder now, I'm trying to put my feeling. I'm trying to put it into words, because I'm still kind of brain dead. It was more common when a lot of other people were doing it, but it seems like he's the only one doing it right now, or at least the most notable person doing it. And first and foremost, yes, what he is doing is technically illegal. He is in possession of stolen goods.
Yeah. But I mean, I still have more respect for him than I do Mr. Smack Toys with a Pencil. Oh, this is bad quality.
Who is Mr. Smack Toys with a Pencil?
Used to be a little bit more prominent in the early 2010s, but he's, I don't know, got Chef in his name.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'll just say it, Chefatron.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He used to go by FX Friends, like to say, oh, like he says that a toy is made of cheap plastic by smacking it with a pencil.
I think I've heard about this dude, but like but I never actually seen any of his videos.
But I do want to say that, if what we're hearing about Megatron is true, then that should put things in perspective and end some of these arguments that people are having about whether he's a root tool of Megatronus or not.
I mean, I can tell you, like like using my logic and knowing Hasbro, it's not going to be retool. It's going to have to be it's going to like, and the people who were just saying like, oh, it's going to be a brand new version of Megatronus, they've already said that all these Prime figures are not going to be reused. They're going to be one-offs. That's why this line's going to be so short, is because they're dumping all their money into the Prime figures.
Well, the big defense that this person I'm talking about, which it should be evident by now who I'm talking about, is saying that, well, Evan also said that we're never going to get an Optimus Prime as a HasLab.
That's technically a yes and no answer.
Yeah.
We didn't get a okay, so the people who say that, first off, it was not a standalone Optimus Prime figure as a HasLab. B, show me how else Omega Prime would have been released mainline.
Yeah, with all the parts and everything, there's no way these could have been individual releases as Commander. Like, there's too much here,
Yeah.
and
Optimus Prime might have sold, but Ultra Magnus would have shelf formed. Bad.
yeah,
Really bad. But at the same time, everybody loves RAD. Everybody loves Omega Prime. That's why he's technically by number statistics wise, he's the most successful HasLab
for Transformers.
Yeah, for Transformers, he's the most successful Transformers HasLab by like I think he generated the most profit. Like he beat his goal, and then he had the most pre-orders outside from the minimum.
Oh yeah. He nearly doubled the minimum. Well, not doubled, but he went 10,000 above the minimum.
Yeah, like he was so successful. But it's not just because he wasn't just a Prime; it was an Optimus Prime. And like what you said, it was because of the part count. It's because of everything they've done with him and how they updated Omega Prime. That he could only been a HasLab, and to do him right, yeah, they could have out a retail version, but he won't be as good. Is it other company, third property, or studio series? Are we talking about the rumors about 86 Megatron, KLM?
But here's a couple more images of the Shield D Prime. Like better up close images. Like there's the Shield Liger.
Oh no, yeah, this is the Zoids, Transformers, and Diaclone crossover.
Yeah, it's official through Takara. Like this is all three are Takara.
Yeah,
oddly enough. So they're just crossing their own brands at this point. Here we got better images of Road Hauler.
Didn't he come out in oh goodness, Legacy? What was it? Yeah, Legacy. That's probably
it's part of the Speedia 500 collection.
Yeah, the Velocitron stuff.
Yeah.
When is he going to release?
I think pre-orders start on in June for the Shield D Prime.
So that means he'll probably come out next year.
Yeah. Robot Toys, we looked at their MP scaled Scorponok. They're doing an MP scaled Rampage next. I'm going to have to get this. And I hope to God they do a Death Charge. And hopefully they work with Transart for the Death Charge.
I want to see, like it's one thing to see a CAD like this, right? Death Charge was actually one of my favorite. He's one of the few Beast War toys I sold and I want to get back because I just, for some reason, this just clicks with me.
Rampage.
Huh?
Rampage.
Just Rampage in general, just like the character. Why does he do what he does? Because he likes it. He has no ideology. He just wants to cause destruction.
Yep. Because he can.
Yeah. Who's this? I know it's talking about, but like, is that a third party or?
Yes, it's the same company. This is their Legend Scale Tagatron. So this is Robot Toys as well. This is where they got started, was the Legends class Beast Wars figures.
Ah.
He does come with a light up feature for his head, so you could have the blue eyes or the red eyes.
It looks small.
He is. He's a Legends class, but he scales larger than the Cheetor that they released. He does include 3 different faces, little hacking tool, the missile launcher, the Megatron head puzzle.
I'm sorry, the flipping the go back that killed me.
Yeah.
He schemes.
He's an exploding kitten.
Yo, if he ends up being that exact size, like he's the size. That'd be too big.
Yeah.
KLM asks, do you think the studio series will make a new combiner in the future? Do we have any combiners left?
There's Infernicus, but I don't know how they would do that.
Oh, oh no, we have the RC twins, the triplets. We have the RC triplets. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
With the knockoff.
The Blue Eagle.
Yeah, it's Blue Bolts.
That.
I have her.
What is it? Let's see. They made the RC triplets for Revenge of the Fallen. And there is a pseudo combine mode, like you can do it. It's like they have the tabs for it. Let's see. The first movie there wasn't a combiner. The second movie we already got Devastator, and Jetfire and Optimus, RC. We could get the twins.
Yeah.
And get their ice cream truck form.
That's if Hasbro will do it, which they have not shown any inclination of doing the Skids and Mud Flap at all.
Yeah.
And any.
The third movie didn't have any combiners because it was all about Stealth Force and Mech Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Age of Extinction didn't have any combiners. Last Night had Infernicus.
And that was and Dragonstorm.
Oh yeah, I was just yeah. They might do Dragonstorm.
That'd be crazy.
I would love to see that.
All 12 knights, different scales into a giant dragon.
I mean, they did it successfully with flipping both Devastators. So
yeah.
Then we have to rewind, right? Because we have to think about everything. Then we have 86 movie, but the only combiner in that is Devastator.
Yep.
Transformers 1s, there's no combiners. The video games, it's kind of weird because in Devastation, they already kind of pseudo announced that we might So this is what. Let me put my tinfoil hat on, right? I think that they're going to re-release all of Devastator as a repaint for the Devastation colors.
Well, they have also stated that they're not going to do a repaint or anything for a long time.
Okay.
So I think their plan was for it to already be Devastation because the Deluxe Prime is supposedly in scale, even though like the size difference is like, well, they make Devastator seem like he's the colossal titan.
Yeah, he's super massive in that game. Like you barely come up to his knee. As the biggest guy, you barely come up to his knee. So it makes sense why they released that Devastator, that Devastation Optimus. What else is there?
Bruticus from Fall of Cybertron. That's really the only one.
Yeah, that might be it. I mean, they do tease flipping Superion, Defensor, and Optimus Maximus in Devastation, but those are just the Combiner Wars because it came out during the Combiner Wars era.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Bruticus would be next.
They could invent a High Moon design for Superion and Menasor because so far we've got like 3 out of each team, I think. Well, 4 if you include the DS version of Motormaster.
Oh no, not just Motormaster, but like I think the whole Aerial Bot team was in both games.
No, it was only 3.
It was only 3?
It was Air Raid. Well, it was just Air Raid and Slingshot, or not Slingshot, Silverbolt. The Fireflight design borrows heavily from Shockwave.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I remember now.
But for the Stunticons, we have Breakdown, Dead End, Drag Strip, and then the DS version of Motormaster. So they'd have to create a whole new Wild Rider. If they want to, they could kind of base it off the Prime Wild Rider from Arms Micron.
Yeah.
Which would, at that point, would just be a heavy remold of Breakdown.
But I can see them easily especially if there was still design concept of them, they even though they weren't officially in game, then they could just take off those design concepts.
Or just create a whole new design and say, oh yeah, it's concept art. like they did with Rumble, Frenzy, and Sunstreaker for the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, and those did sell well. So
even though like there's no, well, I guess next year is the 40th anniversary of the '86 movie, so there's not going to be any concept art characters unless they surprise us and give us Rails, the giant snake. Like we still don't even know what the Studio Series Commander is for next year.
That's a good question. Caleb,
I don't know. I don't know.
Said, like, imagine that they made Optimus with his team becomes a fighter. I mean, yeah, they kind of did that with Optimus Maximus, right, Dalton?
Do what?
Kale M said, like, imagine they made Optimus Prime with his team becomes a combiner.
Yeah, it's Optimus, Mirage, Sunstreaker, Ironhide, and Prowl.
Yeah.
As a pseudo reference to Masquerade, but it should be Sideswipe, Mirage, Jazz, and Windcharger.
And then Daniel says, "Did you see my addressing of the next wave of Studio Series reveal this month and Age of the Primes Y3? I guess no, we did not. I guess we missed that.
No, I missed it, but yeah. Well, I kind of talked about it too. How the Studio Series next wave is going to be revealed sometime this year or this month. Obviously this year, but probably next week, I would imagine, because there's only 2 weeks left in this month.
Jesus,
unless it's at the end of the month, which would be perfect for our next stream.
Yeah. Let's see. SDCC is July 24th and 27th this year. Dear Lord, it's late. It's later in the summer this go around, because it's usually like early, like what is it, like it's like June?
No, it's usually like the second or third week of July. Usually the second.
Oh, okay.
So it's weird that's like the last week of the month. But hey, be right around my birthday, and then I'm gonna go see Fantastic Four that same week too.
Hey, Crimson Toaster says, hey, I'm waiting for Vortex through, though, because I am a Bruticus kind of guy.
Oh, yeah, Bruticus is my favorite combiner. Like, just military vehicles and the more muted colors. And the fact that Onslaught is this master tactician and voiced by one of my favorite anime voice actors, Travis Willingham, in the High Moon game.
Oh.
Yeah, he was voiced by Colonel Roy Mustang. Fun if they got if they had Arachnid in the Fall of Cybertron game, voiced by his wife, who coincidentally also voiced Lust. But I can't remember if this is X Transbots. I think it is, but it's their Shattered Glass Ratchet. So, any Shattered Glass fans out there? I would love them to revisit the original concept for Shattered Glass Ratchet, which was a repaint of Grapple.
Oh.
Couple extra heads, couple of, I guess, like Marvel-inspired heads, but in Shattered Glass.
I mean, I can understand why they made the heads red in Marvel, because it stood out against his body on a comic. Yeah. But it just looks so weird seeing it physically visualized. Like,
that head sculpt right there looks good with the crest and the more squared off ear.
Yeah.
Dome. That looks good. They're also doing the DK Guard or Shattered Glass Ironhide. I wonder if he's got any. Nope, just the red Ironhide head with a couple different expressions. Yeah, looks pretty good. Definitely better than the old. Oh, you get the red face. So definitely better than the old Voodoo Toys third-party Ironhide that first came out years ago.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. There's the was it Mechanical Skull Ramjet. So it's a Legend Scale Universe Ramjet.
Yeah.
God, I hope we get this mold on or this design on the Legacy mold.
KLM said, "Do you think Nemesis Prime is a twin with Shatterglass Optimus Prime?"
No. Usually, it's depicted as an evil clone or a worst case scenario possible future of Optimus, like we've seen in the.
What happens if Optimus just said "screw it"?
Pretty much, or well, yeah, it said screw it, and then got influenced by Unicron. That's how it was depicted in the War for Cybertron trilogy. This is the Aldi Megatron, showing that you can give him the undermounted barrel like the G1 toy.
Just the way you're saying Aldi just makes me think of flipping like a knockoff at Aldi, you know?
Yeah. Earthspark Optimus. So it gets more images of that.
I forgot this was coming out.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like this, like, wasn't this announced like late last year?
No, like 2 or 3 months ago, I think.
Okay. It still kind of upsets me that we're still getting all these. Oh yeah, by the way, flipping like the Soundwave wave of figures hit my target, and that Soundwave disappeared within 2 hours.
Oh god.
I didn't even get a chance to get it. Like it was gone.
There, look at all the upcoming blockies.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's out in some places, so keep an eye out for it. Alpha Trion. Oh yeah, and I believe Elita 1 comes with the little Cybertronian deer. I want to say this is New Age. This is their Sunstreaker. Like if I wasn't this as deep as I am into Generations, I'd probably go with New Age and Iron Factory.
Fair.
Yeah, talking about the Devastator.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh,
He's a tiny movie Prime.
Yeah, and then there's also like the Legend Scale KO of the Classics Optimus, but I'm not seeing it here. Let me see.
I'm sorry, like I'm like 100% ADHD messing with the flipping Omega Prime sword, and I'm just making it wobble.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't have a camera on today because I just feel gross. I just no, get that camera off of me.
Ooh, here's yes. This person took what I said and went with it.
I'll just
it's just a fist that plugs into the stock fist with a wrist swivel. This is what Bone Crusher needs.
Mm-hmm.
And then his arms are like the perfect length. He's got wrist swivel. There you go. It's literally just the little bit of a forearm and the wrist. Oh, thank you, YY Utopia.
Wawa.
Let's see.
I'm so brain dead today. What the fuck? I can't wait to get my Solus Prime and to get my first Prime. Apparently my story regularly gets in leader classes because like every other time I come to work, I see more Overlords, I see more Grimlocks, and but there's no Megatronuses. So I'm guessing like we get regular stocks, but they're just sold out by the time I get there, like 5 p.m.
Probably.
Because we do have a lot of collectors and a lot of resellers that come through our store at like as soon as we open at 7 a.m. They are there. They're like waiting in front of the door.
Yeah, I think this is Tam Hedda, but it's a filler kit for Megatronus.
Oh. It gives him little calls on his stompies.
Yep.
Look at that. You give him little stompies.
Fills out the tank a little bit more. He fills in the fists, all these gaps. Yeah. But I think that is a good spot to cut it.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we went through this much faster than.
Like I said, you were blitzing through this, dude. Okay, so before we go, okay, first impressions of Omega Prime?
Oh, I love it. Like, that's really, I can't even put it into like a lot of words. It's just the fire truck is huge. First of all,
Yeah, yeah.
The transformation to robot mode, pretty smooth. I mean, there's a couple areas that kind of make me a little bit nervous, like sliding out the arms, and of course you like unfurling the chest, and I'm still just afraid of cracking the abdomen.
Yeah.
Ultra Magnus, I'm still familiarizing myself, but there's just so much in that torso piece to try to memorize of where it goes between each mode.
So imagine me.
Like, and then the scariest thing that I think I've had to deal with him is collapsing the wings into the backpack.
Yeah, same.
Like, when I first did it, it made a super loud popping sound. I thought I broke something.
When you realize that's just how it is.
Yeah, well, and then when I extend them back out for truck mode, there's a little bit of blue smeared on the white plastic. So I don't know if there's like paint in there that's rubbed off or...
Not sure.
But combined mode is stellar.
Yeah. He's not as posable as Super Mode Prime. Like look at some of the pictures that some people are like. Look at pictures of some of the poses. Some of the people are able to pull off of him in Super Mode, and it's like, yeah, there's no way this could have been achievable on a retail scale.
Yeah.
And not to mention, come with all the accessories too. Comes with flipping blue bolts would have been a straight up gun.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't have gotten Cerebros either.
No, we wouldn't have gotten the Matrix Blade.
Nope.
We probably wouldn't have had the little flip out missile pods for the fire truck ladder. Wouldn't have had a removable. Well, I mean, it's however they probably would have given him a removable Matrix regardless.
Yeah.
No vac metal. If it was a standard release, it would just be metallic paint.
Yep.
If that. No, like there's a ton of paint on this, and a lot of it is metallic.
Yeah. Like you can tell that this was a premium figure. This dude is wearing his money.
Yeah.
It's
all the joints would have been mostly friction.
Yeah. Where was it? It's kind of like I'm starting to appreciate each HasLab and how they're wearing their money differently. Unicron, his size. It's just his size. He's big as hell, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way. Huh?
Just mass alone.
Yeah. I mean, I showed him a couple of times on streams, and every time I pick him up, I keep on forgetting the dude weighs 16 pounds. You know, he is solid. Yeah. He's not light. Victory Saber, it's not really shown in his it's in his engineering and his posability.
Yeah.
Like things that you think like he somehow has a waist joint amongst all the way he combines and stuff.
And an ab crunch.
And an ab crunch, which is like again like and his shoulders can still butterfly out towards so he can hold his sword with both hands like. And even his smaller mode has a great posability to it. The only sacrifice is the lion. But,
Victory Leo.
Yeah, Victory Leo. But even then, we all kind of like collectively agree that Victory Leo was meant to be an expansion pack for Victory Saber for Saber in the first place.
Yeah. Sad that Genrag got reduced to just the jetpack mostly, and platform shoes.
Yeah, I mean, Victory was nothing but like, yeah, he's just meant to be an expansion pack for another figure. What was it? And Deathsaurus, you see Deathsaurus money in his paint and his deco. Like he's
deco, size, and also his own parts or accessory count.
His accessory count, yeah. His transformation, not really. It's kind of basic. I can definitely see a
Well,
leader class sporting that kind of transformation.
well, and that's what originally it was going to be before they decided to make him a HasLab. He's going to be a heavy retool of a 86 Grimlock.
Really?
Yeah, and you can kind of
Actually,
see some of that influence in his transformation.
yeah. Now that you say it, I can definitely see it. But yeah, his money is his accessory account, his paint job, yeah, that's basically it.
Ability too, because that
And
figure was solid.
he's tall. Oof. Like he's like Victory Saber is on his stand in the back of my shelf, but Death Force is near the front. Um, and flipping Omega Prime, yeah, it's his paint, his accessory count, and his complexity.
Yep.
Because I talked about how much slimmer he is than the OG. You know how he slims down. Like look at his profile.
Oh yeah, I know. I've got it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like as someone who's had the original since like 2009, to see a modern version and see him slim down that much is just so. I love it. It's like
That's
speaking of
the Ultra Magnus situation is I've never had the original. Like this is my first time ever having a Omega Prime or Fire Convoy.
yeah, that's what I was trying to say is like you imagine my spot where speaking of which the OG is down here by my foot because I was messing with it earlier. Imagine my where basically the Optimus only changed slightly, but not much, right? So for me, it was treading old grounds, but the Ultra Magnus changed so much for how it transforms in its entirety. It kind of screws me up a little bit because brain keeps on wanting to default to the OG and not the new one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can collectively agree that this HasLab is a major winner.
Well, except for the major design flaw that I mean, you've probably seen Red Claw's stream. Could, if not taken care of soon, could end up resulting in a class action lawsuit.
Yes, I mean, problems aside, right? Just by I'm saying, in my opinion, I think if you did get one that did not have any problems with it, it's a great figure.
Yeah.
Um, non-biased aside, any
I'm
list,
just
huh?
waiting to see how Lyle Kaiser ends up with, the design choices they made for that.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta call Hasbro. I found out I never got charged for mine, and my order got canceled.
Oh no.
I'm thinking what happened is that they tried to charge it. My bank declined it, and they didn't tell me. And probably the email probably got buried.
Oh no.
I might still be since it's still so early. I might still be able to, but I'm going to call them on Monday.
Yeah, hopefully that window doesn't close for you.
Yeah, especially since I was one of the first one of the first 1,000 people I dropped a pre-order on it. So hopefully I can get him still. If not, I'll probably have to pay aftermarket prices to get him because thankfully flipping Victory Saber and Deathsaurus kind of held their price on the aftermarket. They didn't really go up that much, unlike a certain ball that's on my desk.
Yeah.
Who's now pushing like $2,800 for a used one. Let's hope. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna look that up right now. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. We're not running 2 hours like we usually do.
I know.
Was it Transformers? HasLab. Victory Saber. A brand new one in box runs for $400.
For Victory Saber?
Yeah.
So that's like 2.5 times what it originally cost.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on. That's what the listings are. I'm trying to find there we go, the sold. How much is he actually selling for? He is not selling for that much. On May 13th, a brand new one in the box sold for $300.
Not terrible.
And I mean like in the box. I mean like in the shipping box.
Yeah.
So yeah, even though he's being, and yeah, we have another one on May 12th that sold for $280. So yeah, even though they're being listed for $400, they're not selling for $400.
Fair enough.
The Desaurus recently sold for $450. But that's it though. No, we had another sale for Victory Saber sold on May 10th, $350 with free delivery.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to charge that much, you might as well just do free delivery.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sell. It doesn't. Yeah, and here's another one. HasLab. Oh, Deathsaurus all tiers sold for $238 with $50 delivery.
That's not even that much higher than his final price, because wasn't he like 190?
Deathsaurus?
Yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, they're not getting much out of that. They're pretty much just making their money back and then enough to ship it.
Oh no, they're probably not even. They're making their money back because you also have to remember eBay fees.
Yeah.
So, and eBay fees instantly take like 10 to 15% after certain tiers. So
that's like $30.
Oh yeah, and so if they're also offering free delivery, that also
so they're pretty much just making the money back from when they got it. They probably got a second one, decided they didn't want it.
Yeah, or they got it in hand and just instantly they thought they got it in hand and instantly regretted it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. There's the email saying my HasLab got canceled.
Oof.
I'm trying to find. I'll find it later. But yeah, it just looks like people are just getting their money back. So yeah, they're not selling for $400. They're selling for like maybe retail price a little bit more, so people can get their money back essentially.
Yeah.
So I think it's also because like it's like no offense to anybody who actually seen Victory and likes it, but in the mass market of America, no one knows who these people are.
Yeah.
So that's why
I mean, even MGOs said that with the Masterpiece Star Saber.
He didn't know who he was.
He had no attachment to the character.
Yeah. Like I know, like infamously, like TJ Omega, he has a very big attachment to Victory Saber. But and that's one of the few reasons why I knew about Victory Saber. But yeah, it's like no one has an attachment to it, so only hardcore fans know about it. That's why they're barely selling. And I think that might be the same case with was Leo Kaiser.
Oh.
Or only hardcore fans know about him, and he might sell. So if I can get my order back, cool. If I can't, it looks like I'm safe. I might only have to pay a $50 markup.
Or $50 or 50%.
Let's hope for $50. I can pause.
I'm trying to look at it from both sides.
I do, but I can try haggling. If not that, I can always wait and see what happens. Like what happened with what actually happened with like Unicron and Desaurus, where they randomly got a random restock.
Yeah, like Big Bad Toy Store, or Chosen Prime.
Yeah, because that was probably because they probably checked their backlog of people who either canceled their orders after they paid, or people like with orders like mine where they might have got canceled and they're like, no, I still want it. Give me. Yeah.
But I think that might be a good place to stop for now. Like I said, I got some stuff to get done before it gets too late in the afternoon. So
yeah, fully understandable. And I'm just braiding it. I'm just gonna go play some Zelda.
Yeah. Alrighty. So let us know where we can find you and what you got coming up.
Where's it at? Where's the thing at? Okay, so you guys can find me at Werewolf Finder here on YouTube for my toy reviews, and Werewolf Finder Gaming for my gaming streams and gaming videos. We are currently working on playing through all the Transformer console games. We just got done playing Devastation, and we are moving on to the Cyberverse-based Transformer Battlegrounds. It plays like an XCOM game. And I think that makes us I think that puts us like around like almost at the halfway point of playing through all of our games. And we'll be streaming Monday through Friday. We're going to start taking weekends off so we can actually have some days to recuperate and and stuff. And I think that's it from me today.
All right. I just had my brain just like flatlined there for a second.
I think this is one of those days where everybody's brain.
It's spreading.
The brain fungus is spreading.
Oh my God, Tucker has it too. You find me everywhere, Daltonian95. Like I said, I'm going to be slowly working on the Omega Prime video. I will try to have all 3 parts uploaded the same day. It's just going to take me a couple weeks to get it recorded and everything. Plus, I also got to catch up on other parts of my backlog. Like this coming Wednesday should be Solus Prime, and then following that would be their Studio Series Galvatron, along with Prima and Megatronus. So, yeah, still got a backlog, just trying to keep it to 1 video a week, but Omega Prime will be uploaded one of those weeks, all 3 videos, as best I can. So, we'll see what happens.
That's a project.
Yeah. So yeah, that being said, hope you guys enjoy the stream. We'll definitely do one at the end of the month. Hopefully by then we'll see Studio Series Wave 3. And hopefully, these rumors that we talked about earlier are true with Megatron. And if they are, I'll be extremely happy and probably pre-order too.
I mean, I can put it to you simply like this. They set a bar with 86 Prime.
Yep.
And I think Hasbro knows that too. So that Megatron has to either meet 86 Prime or exceed it.
Yep.
So let's
and a Megatron's retool will do neither.
No, he's gonna be legit.
I'm tired of that whole argument of, oh, you're gonna be a retool. You can tell of these 2 coincidental parts that are shared between these designs.
No, like if that's the case, like look at I have 86 Scrapper in my hand right now, right? His the joints for his not thighs, but the joints that connect his legs to his pelvis is the same joint on almost every single Transformer right now.
Yep.
There you go. Megatron has a shared part with 86 Scrapper.
Or just like Cybertron Universe Starscream is a retool of Siege Starscream because it shares 2 parts. I don't understand people. Anyways.
I don't know. No.
Yeah. So, that'll be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you here in, again, 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Beast Wars, Alfredo.